Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's November the 15th, 2024, and I have my brake pads and rotors that I ordered from my Fiat 500 Abarth. They just came in. I got them from Rock Auto. As you can see right here, they sent this really awesome magnet so I could put it on my toolbox. So it came with the Power Stop Evolution Plus ceramic disc pads with the hardware kit. So here they are, and here is the hardware shims right there. And then we got the rotors. I'm really excited to see what these look like. And here's the first one, and doesn't that look beautiful? Look at that. Man, that is amazing. Look, it's vented. Wow, that's beautiful. And here's the second one. That's a high quality piece of equipment. I love that. That looks beautiful. I can't believe I got this entire kit for $108 plus shipping. Half of what O'Reilly was selling the generic stuff for. So here's the brake pads. You can see how thick they are. And they even have rubberized shims to cut back on the noise, I suppose. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. It's a far cry from what the old ones look like. They did kind of, they kind of short me on some material here though. Wonder what's going on with that. Interesting. So here we go with the front rotor popped on, and I'm about to torque down the guide pins to the hub. While we're at it, it's always a good time to like clean up the old parts. So here's the old caliper. Can't get it perfect, but you can definitely see where it's gotten hot and some of the paint has cooked off from overheating. It does get hot, so these brakes are really under extreme condition. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and torque these bolts down and continue on. Alright, so this is what it basically looks like once I put the guide pins back on. And it looks pretty good. Nice and shiny. Ready to go. There's my CV joint in the back. Better pray to God nothing happens to that. Now here's the fun part, trying to figure out how to get the caliper piston to go back home so you can slide it back over the rotors. Now as you can see, when it's out, it actually will not give you enough room to clear the new pads. So I have to basically come up with a way to do it. Now everybody has their own way of doing it, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm using two C-clamps, reverse C-clamps I guess you would call it, and I'm very slowly working it back in. Now you have to be very patient and work on it very little by little because this brake system is designed to be competitive and stop a lot of momentum, so you got to be very careful. As you can see, I'm very careful not to load the piston too much one direction or the other. So the idea is that I'll just slowly squeeze the triggers and work the piston back in little by little. Sorry for the shadow, and it should work its way back in slowly but surely. As you can see, it didn't really take much to do it, and now the caliper piston is back home, or at least about as back home as I think it's going to get. The new rotors are in, and as you can see, it is ready to go. I'll go ahead and complete putting the braking system together. So as you can see here, you can see where the paint's been bubbling up, either by rust or by heat. But to say that these pads were put through their paces is a little bit of an understatement. So this is what it looks like completely assembled and ready to go back onto the car.